Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we are back with another week, bringing you all our thoughts on everything going on in nerd culture. It is a holiday weekend, and we are here recording. I completely forgot that this weekend was Memorial Day. Completely forgot. So I'm grateful that everyone could be here to record. We might be a little all over the place today, but it's fine. It's fine. We're enjoying our vacations. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? What are some nerdy things you guys have been doing, if any, this week?
I had a couple nerdy things this week. I just got Mario Kart 8. I'm super late to the party, but my friends and I, we host like a monthly game night. So the game night coming up is Mario Kart, and I didn't even have the game, so I had to go ahead and get it. So I've been playing that, trying to unlock some of the carts. I think I'm ready to give out some smoke. Last time I was in this Mario Kart tournament at one of the Plus Ultra events, I got destroyed. I'll go ahead and admit that. But yeah, but now I'm playing. I actually own Mario Kart, so I can play it. So now I'm actually a lot better, and I'm drifting now. So yeah, I'll be handing out smoke.
I was gonna say that's the most important thing. When I play Mario Kart, if you're not drifting, then it's like everyone's gonna pass by you.
But you don't want to overdrift though, because not every turn requires you to drift. I've learned that.
You got to get that boost in whenever you can, man. Even on
I know, but
you
sometimes
find a way to drift.
Sometimes it's too much though. I'm actually really, really good at Mario Kart on the Switch. I'm like really good at it.
Ooh.
I might have
we gotta have a challenge here.
Right, we might have to have a mini tournament.
And somebody streams it.
Yeah, that'd be really good. That'd be good. But I'm really good. Me and my boyfriend play Mario Kart on the Switch all the time, and I always win. I win a majority of the time. So, either he's really bad or I'm just actually really good. I don't know.
Sounds like a solid challenge here to me.
Yeah, throw him in there. Michelle, Julian, and
Michelle, Melissa.
Melissa. There's two girls at my job, one named Michelle and Melissa, and they both work by me, and I get confused all the time in my job. So yeah, I'm sorry, Melissa.
Oh, look, you almost did it again. Let's hope she doesn't hear this.
She's gonna kill me, but it's okay.
All right, so Mario Kart, that's what you've been. Have you been doing anything else?
Not really. Still just reading Chainsaw Man. There was something else I started reading, but I forgot. I usually have my notes on my computer, but yeah, I'm on vacation right now. So I'm in the hotel business center, looking pretty legit.
Why don't you tell us about your vacation? What are you doing? Where'd you go?
Myrtle Beach. So we do like a family trip annually to Myrtle Beach. So we take family pictures here. So this year the theme is Marvel characters. So I claim Spider-Man here. My shirt is Marvel. So
that's a everyone else has
their
look at that.
Shirts, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some frauds though. They don't really watch Marvel like that. So
what did you call them? Frogs?
some frauds. My family's some fraudsters.
Frauds. I thought you said frogs. I'm like, what does that mean?
I think the picture with the themes, everybody's wearing like a similar theme. I think that's pretty cool.
That is
cool. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they're not like diehard Marvel fans though. But I mean, they watch the movies here and there. So I don't think they even watch this. I'm gonna talk some trash when I get back up.
They're gonna start watching the pod, and the first episode is gonna
me slandering them.
I have to admit something. Casual Marvel watchers irritate. They don't irritate me, but like I don't like talking to them because that they have like when they give their thoughts on like movies and stuff, and then like you have I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. Actually, let me shut up. I'm not even gonna talk about that.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool because even like casual quote unquote Marvel fans are like nerding out to it right now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
yes.
You can have a conversation about Marvel movies with almost anybody these days.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true. Okay. So I hate casual Marvel fans that don't have a full history of all the movies. Like people that just watch them here and there. That's what I don't like. That's what irritates me. But everything else.
Grind your gears.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I haven't met many of those. Like even if they haven't seen every single movie, it's like they're catching a few. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I know a few people that have only watched sporadically, and I was like, "Oh, did you see this movie that directly connects to this movie?" And they're like, "No," and I was like, oh, "Okay, well then." That sounds
conversation.
bad. I'm sorry, guys.
End chat.
That sounds bad. I'm gonna cut that part out. Okay.
But is that all you did, James?
Yeah, no, that was all for me. I played some more multiverses, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
No Obi-Wan or Stranger Things. Well, you don't watch Stranger Things, so never mind.
Yeah,
I know you haven't seen it.
or Star Wars.
Wait, like you don't watch Star Wars? So like you're not gonna watch Obi-Wan at all, or you just didn't watch it?
I'm definitely not watching that. Yeah, I don't watch Star Wars.
Yes. At least we have some honest people on this podcast. We're not fronting for Disney.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. What was that like? What if kind of Star Wars thing? I watched that. The one with the mini. I don't even know what it was called.
Star Wars. What was that one called? What was that called? The animated one with all the different art styles.
Yeah, I watched that because I didn't have to know any Star Wars. But yeah, anything else Star Wars, I'm not watching it.
That was like a firm, like really, like no.
Yeah, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up.
James really hates Star Wars. I could tell.
I don't hate it. I don't like it.
There was venom in his voice there. I heard it.
Yeah, Star Wars hater.
Jaja, what about you? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of nerdy things this week. I'm gonna be honest. Still watching basketball. I did not touch Elden Ring. I don't think I played a lot of Xbox this week at all. What did I watch? I watched something. Oh, I watched We Own the Night. We Own the City. It's a limited series on HBO Max. It's like, to me, it's like the spiritual successor to The Wire. So James, you gotta peep that. The 6-episode series. I think the last episode premieres this week. But I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like if you haven't seen The Wire, this show, you're gonna like miss half of it.
Me.
Because there's a lot of cameos and it's like made by the same people. It's in Baltimore. It's all about police corruption. So, but and then I think I started watching The Sopranos again. So I haven't been watching anything like super nerdy. I plan on watching Stranger Things. I'm probably gonna watch Obi-Wan, even though I wouldn't have normally. But my coworker is super heavy into Star Wars, and he's already talking to me about it. So I might as well watch it and see if I'm interested in it. And and I said Stranger Things, right? I haven't watched that yet, but it's on the list. And that's it for me. My nerdy things. I've been chilling.
I got to get Julian to come on this podcast because he's starting his own YouTube channel where he reviews Obi-Wan. I need someone that watches Obi-Wan to come on here and talk about it. So maybe I'll get on him. Maybe I'll get him to come on for an episode.
I want to hear Julian and James talk about One Piece so that it can get me hyped to watch it. That's why I want Julian here. I
don't know if anyone talking about One Piece will get me hyped to watch it at all.
Listen, let me send you this video. There's a video that's been popping on my YouTube. It's like, what's the guy's name? What's the main character? Luffy? It's like Luffy punches Kaido for like a whole week. And that's the like headline of the video. And you just click into it and he's just like punching this dragon over and over and over again. And they're like,
oh my God.
And then I got another video that said a week later and Luffy's still punching Kaido. I was like, okay, I might have to start watching One Piece.
Do you really want to devote the next 6 months of your life to watching One Piece?
Honestly, I really do. It's one of my, it's something that I have to do.
And will it even take 6 months if you watch it casually, like a couple episodes here and there?
I remember when I started Naruto from one episode and there was like 500 episoepisodes. And
yeah, but
it took a while, but it was shorter than.
One Piece is double that. It's not even anywhere close. It's a whole different.
I have to try.
All right.
I admire their dedication.
I don't have it. I tried. I watched 2 episodes and I was like, nope, I'm done. Just seemed like a hopeless tunnel, a black hole that I'm never like the sun.
You just got to forgive the animation in the beginning. You got to understand. I was like freaking 10 years ago.
It's not even. No. It's not even the animation. Like I said, I appreciate the old style of animation. It's just that there's so much, like it's like a long tunnel that I don't see the end of. That I don't want to get into it. Maybe I'll try again. Someone has to pay me to try again, and then I'll do it.
Funimation, this is your chance.
I know, right? Sponsor this podcast. Then I'll watch all of One Piece.
Don't worry. Just wait till Luffy has a son, and then they create a spinoff about him, and then you can watch One Piece in its totality.
So what have I done this week? I haven't done a lot. I haven't picked up Promised Neverland this week, so I didn't read any. But I binged I started binging Stranger Things. I didn't finish it, but I think I have like 2 episodes left in this first part. So there are 2 parts in this season. Part 1's out now, and then part 2 comes out in July. So and there are 7 episodes in this first part, and I think I'm on episode 5. So I started watching that, and since no one else has watched it, I'll just talk about it really quick. This season is really, 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 really good. So I think it was, even though all the kids are a lot older and only a year supposedly has gone by since season 3, but they're all noticeably older. You just have to get over that part. It's a little weird.
I was gonna say that's the most I've been hearing back about it, is that they all look like adults.
Yeah, they do, especially Lucas. It looks like a full, like, it's just yeah. So you just have to get past that part.
And real quick, I know there's like a trigger warning for Stranger Things because of what has happened recently. Rest in peace to everyone who was affected by that, and thoughts and condolences. But that's pretty crazy that they have to like put a trigger warning in the show description.
And I understand why, because if you see the first scene of the first episode, it is very
I heard it's shocking.
Yeah, it is very shocking. So I completely understand why the trigger warning has to be there, because when you see it, you'll understand why, for sure. But this season's really good. It's really dark. It's way darker than like the other seasons, and it's like, I know the whole thing was supposed to be like horror, but it was more like sci-fi horror kind of, but like this feels like more actually like more horror. So I appreciate that. And yeah, it's just really good. So you should watch it soon, Jaja. Don't wait. Watch it soon so that we could talk about it, please. James is not gonna watch it. James, I think that you should try to watch Stranger Things. I tried to watch One Piece again, and even though I only got 2 episodes in, I feel like you should. I feel like you should give Stranger Things another chance.
Yeah, I've tried it before, so I can give it another shot.
How many episodes did you see?
Like 3.
And you didn't like it?
Nah.
What about it didn't you like? I just want to know why. I just want to
I don't remember why I didn't like it. I just remember like, oh, this show's not for me.
Yo, when Shannon puts the pressure on you to watch or play something, it's hilarious. She does it to me too. That's why I'm laughing.
Because I just don't get it. It's so good. It's so good. Do you not like 80s vibes? Like,
yeah, that might be what it is.
Like, it's just so good.
I'll give it a fair shot.
It's written so well. There's so many references to like all the classics. Did you like the Goonies growing up? Have you seen the Goonies?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times, but I mean, it's not like I'm not in the mood to like turn the Goonies on or anything like that.
But no, I get that. Like, I'm not gonna just go out of my way to watch the Goonies, but when it's on, I'll watch it. But did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you like E.T. growing up as a kid?
Yeah, I was way younger. I haven't seen that in like 15 years, maybe.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, all this Stranger Things is like a reference to all this.
Shit is like, do you not know what a good show is?
Now I gotta watch it.
No,
I just wanted to try it again with an open mind.
I feel like it has a very niche audience. Like, I don't think it's for everybody. Like, I was surprised. I liked it when I started watching it. I don't know. It's one of those shows that I don't think everybody would be into.
Maybe you have to give it 5 episodes instead of 3. Maybe you're into it by the 5th episode.
Yeah, I'll watch it at 2x speed.
Yeah, whatever you have to do, James. I will bring you over to the Stranger Things.
Oh, that's not a bad idea for One Piece.
Oh God.
Watch that
in like 2-3x speed. Just slow down when the fights happen. Oh man, you might have just put me on to something.
In English,
actually, some random thing that I was watching was I started watching Cuphead this week.
Oh yeah, I watched the Cuphead. The Cuphead show is good. Yeah.
Wait, what's the show called?
The Cuphead show.
Cuphead.
Oh, Cuphead. All right.
Yeah, that show's good. I watched it like a couple months ago. yeah, it's pretty good. That has old style vibes to it. I'm just saying. Let me shut up. All right. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Okay. Yeah, I was doing my hair and I was like, because usually when I do my hair, I just watch reruns of The Office, but this time I was like, all right, I'll watch Cuphead instead. And then, I mean, it was cool based on the game. So
Yeah.
and the animation looks exactly like the game. Like
It
if
does.
you watch the show and then the game, they're like, wait, this is direct on par.
Yeah, it does. It does look like it.
So
All right.
pretty much next time you get your hair done, Shannon's saying to put on Stranger Things. And
Yeah, I'll watch. Yeah, I'll watch Stranger Things.
Well, no. Stranger Things is not a show you should just passively be watching while you're paying attention to doing your hair. You should be watching it with your attention fully.
Oh,
I'm just
gotcha.
saying. All right, so let's get into this. So wait, James, you don't have to. James told us that he's not going to be able to do the transitions this week, so I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna suck.
We got Shannon on transition duty. Shannon and Jaja, you guys can split it.
It's not going to be good. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. So
We can try.
I'm not even going to try. This is a failed attempt. Anyway,
I believe in you guys.
okay.
If this first topic wasn't a Sony PlayStation topic, I would make an attempt, but
Well,
y'all know where my biases are.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, so Sony announces Summer State of Play. It's actually coming out it's actually happening this week, Thursday on the 2nd, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. UK time for half an hour, just under a half an hour, which is our State of Play is usually that short.
They're usually pretty
well,
short.
it says it's going to focus on stuff that's in development for VR too. So I don't even know if it's going to show first party stuff.
I don't think it's going to show any exclusive. I don't think it's going to show any exclusives coming to PlayStation, but maybe like some other just new games in general.
Okay, so they're trying to compete with Oculus, right? With this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think they've been trying to compete with the Oculus, but I would still favor the Oculus. I think over the actually, I don't know. Over the VR too. What would you, James? What would you get a Sony VR 2 or would you get a place or would you get an Oculus if you had to choose between a VR headset?
I'd probably get the Oculus just because it works with like PC in general, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll watch State of Play since it's gonna be so short. I feel like I always miss it, and then I just have to read about what happened. But maybe I'll just watch it so that I know what happens going forward. But yeah, we shouldn't expect any exclusive announcements to be announced at the State of Play. So don't get your hopes up for that. But we'll see.
You probably won't see any State of Play announcements, but what you will see are TV trailers, maybe, because Sony announced a new
like that
Horizon series for Netflix, and then we got a God of War series for Amazon and a Gran Turismo show coming. So they were serious about trying to get into the TV world, right?
I think Horizon has enough of a story to build a show off of. Have any of you, James, have you played Horizon?
Nah, it's on my list.
Okay. Jaja, you haven't played her.
It's on my list though.
Okay.
That game looks amazing.
It is really good. And there's enough backstory there to definitely build a show off of. God of War also. But Gran Turismo, I don't know. I don't know why they're gonna make a show out of that.
For F1 fans, maybe, but
for God of War, I would have probably got the guys who did like what's that, Troy and all those gladiator shows.
Yeah,
they need that. Like if they're gonna do it, they got to do it good. Don't half-ass any of these, please.
Yeah. I hope not. No, you can't, because like these are like big undertakings. Horizon has 2 games that you can base like stories off of. How many God of War games are there? So many.
Yeah, I think there's up to 5 now.
Yeah. So
5, including maybe the one that's coming out this year.
But if Sony's shows are going to be anything like their movies, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. We'll see. Of their. So I guess we'll see. I'm a little nervous though.
How big of a trend do you think this is going to be? Like video games becoming cinema becoming video games. Like I know it's been happening already, but it seems like they're like trying to force it right now. Like we just got the Halo TV show. Like no one really asked for that. No one really expected it. But like we've
Is it
gotten
good?
Halo movies. I heard it's decent. I liked the first episode.
Oh, I was
and I
about to
think
say,
it's
have either of you
finished.
watched it?
So I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
Um,
I think that this trend is going to become as big as the trend of rebooting everything. It's another way for Hollywood to escape having to be creative. Yeah, to be creative. So they're like, well,
you're right.
Reboots are getting kind of played out, so let's take all these video games and make them shows instead of coming up with something original. So I think that is what's happening right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Same with like how comic books kind of translated to movies. So they're going to do the same with games now. Like it's titles that have a huge following already. So
yeah,
you can just tap into that audience. I think that's the easy way out.
But don't ruin the video game experience for us by making a crappy show. I don't know.
Exactly. Because we're expecting things like the Super Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe.
and the Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man.
That's
Spider-Man villain universe.
Yeah, we'll all be more than.
Oh my god.
The Sinister Six verse. But yeah, Sony's definitely trying to reach different audiences. They're trying to, expand from video game. They're just PlayStation console exclusives to movies and TVs. And now on PC, they made over $300 million this year. It's crazy.
Yeah. Jaja, you're good at this. You're gonna be you're a backup. Just do all the transitions. I'm not gonna do them. Good job. Yes. So Sony has made a lot of money off PC games this year, and they're expecting to make more. Let's see. Let me get the numbers.
Are they just recently getting into PC? Like Sony hasn't been on PC. That's crazy.
No, I think it was like fairly recent, is what this article says. And now, since they've acquired, what's that company that they acquired? Oh my god, I skimmed. Yes, Bungie. They expect to expand more into it. Sorry, I skimmed through this article, so I'm trying to remember what I read. Yeah. So since they acquired Bungie, they're expecting to build more PC revenue. So, I mean, if they're hoping to get more into PC, that's good news for PC people that like Sony games that maybe also have a PlayStation. Maybe they can.
And I'm just, are these PC exclusive games, like games you can't play on PlayStation?
That's a good question.
That's my question.
It doesn't sound like it. But maybe in the future, there will be.
There are former PlayStation only titles that they finally put onto PC. So like God of War and things like that.
Yeah. But maybe in the future, since they're making so much money off their PC games, that they'll create exclusives for PC. We'll see.
Yeah, they're saying that they're expecting 15 to 20% of its releases in the coming year to be on PC. That sounds like PC exclusives, or
that's a large percentage too.
Or maybe they'll be re-releasing stuff, like you said, that were out already. It's really ambiguous.
That's a pretty good percentage of games in their PC division. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it is. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm not a PC player, so I don't know. But that's good news.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, that's good news for James.
You're not a PC player, so you probably won't know that a Marvel MMO has been canceled.
Was that a PC game? Oh. Was anyone looking forward to this?
I was reaching with that
one. Was anyone looking forward to this?
Yes. Have you ever played DC Universe Online?
No.
It is an amazing game. It was one of the reasons why I wanted a PlayStation. It is one of the reasons why I had a PlayStation 2, the George Foreman grill one. Literally, it had DC Universe Online, and I would play that and then play my Xbox.
Wait, can you back up? The George Foreman grill one? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You know the PlayStation? It was the 2, right? The first PlayStation 2 that came out. It looked like a George Foreman grill.
No, it didn't.
Oh my god!
Wait.
Oh, you didn't hear the jokes because you're a fan of Sony. So
oh man!
Wait.
It looks like a grill. It looks like you can open the hatch. It's round, and that it was huge.
It did not. The PlayStation did not look like this. Wait a minute.
Maybe the PS3. Yeah,
Yeah,
because the PS3 was kind of curved.
yeah,
It was
maybe.
one of them.
Okay.
I would have to look up the picture now.
It definitely wasn't the PS2. The PS2 was like a square, like a long square.
All
I don't
right, I
know.
get my
Or a rectangle.
PlayStations mixed up. I'm sorry.
Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to see what you meant by that. I was very
I thought they
very,
had an
very
exclusive collab.
Oh, it was the PlayStation 3. Yeah, now I see the similarities between the George Foreman grill and the PS3. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Not the first generation PS3. Like
So maybe it was the PS3 I had. Whatever the DC Universe came out on, it was free to play. So all you needed was the PlayStation to play it. So I got my hands on a PlayStation. I think I got my hands on somebody's like broken PlayStation that doesn't even play disc or some crazy stuff like that just to play this game. But now it's on Xbox and everybody can play it free to play. It's an amazing game. But these are the same people who wanted to make the Marvel game. So I had high hopes for that.
So why was it canceled? Let's see. They're saying
They canceled a lot of Marvel games. Like, remember Marvel Heroes that was on PC, James? I don't know if you played it, but it was like a Diablo style Marvel game. It was an amazing game that they
I didn't
just
play it, but I heard about
stopped everybody from playing. That game was friggin' awesome.
I think that they said that there was no promise that it was going to return the amount of money that was put into the game. Yeah. The MMO will be too expensive and unable to guarantee a certain amount of money in return.
That's sad. Because Disney got the money. Marvel, you got the money. That's sad.
mean, even if they have the money, will they make? You have to I don't know. There's a certain amount of prediction that has to go into whether they'll see the return. Like if it's crazy expensive to develop, was it going to be? I don't know. I guess there has to be some kind of promise and guarantee that they're going to make their money back. Otherwise,
you got to make a down payment somewhere. Look at World of Warcraft. You just get that initial. If you make a really good quality product, you're talking about putting a whole bunch of money in it. Just because you put a whole bunch of money in it doesn't mean it's going to be quality. You got to make something really good that's going to stick and it's going to last years. And then they would make their money, but they're scared because look at all the projects they just came out with. Some of them are hit or miss. It's like Marvel Avengers was horrible. Then you have Guardians of the Galaxy that everybody raved about. It doesn't have any replay value at all, but everybody says that game is amazing. Like I don't understand.
Does it not have? It doesn't have any replay value, really?
No, single player game. It's not multiplayer. You beat the campaign. What are you going to do after that?
Listen, I've replayed campaigns multiple times on single player.
That's fine, but you're not going to replay it as much as
that's true.
An online game, Marvel Avengers. Even though it's trash, I still play that game once in a while.
I thought you liked it after certain DLC came out.
I love that game. I don't care what anybody says. It has its flaws, but it's not as bad as what everybody says. I'm sorry.
I love how Jaja does this. Like he started off with everybody hates the game, and then some pastors because he likes it. It's so funny. Oh man. Well, this is not going to be a seamless transition, but I'm the only one who could talk about this really. So I know that you guys don't like Harry Potter and don't have any interest in playing Hogwarts Legacy. But did you guys see this trailer?
That is not true. But you can keep going.
Is it not? I feel like the last time we talked about this, you didn't have an interest. You haven't have an interest in it.
No, I was Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter, but I like Order of the Phoenix, and my concern was I just wanted to do magic spells and blast people with magic. That's all I want to do in Harry Potter world. And this game looks like it's gonna be AAA. That's all I'm saying.
It does. So you saw the trailer? Did you see the trailer, James? Not the.
I watched the 20-minute breakdown of everything that's gonna be in the game. Yeah.
The graphics look amazing. The haptics on the controller look like they're gonna be good, and it's like 3D surround audio if you have the headphones. It just looks like it's gonna be a really cool game to play. And I guess they delayed it for a reason to make sure that all these things were gonna be good. And it looks like it is gonna be good. I'm very excited, and I'm definitely gonna get.
Did you see all the different features that are supposed to be in the game?
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like a World of Warcraft type thing, where you could just, if you want to just specialize in crafting spells, you could go in the game and craft spells for hours. If you just want to go through the school stuff, if you want to explore the world, I don't know. That game looks like it has the potential to kill.
It looks like a really thought out and really developed game. And it looks like it'll be a truly immersive experience if you have all the pieces to make it so. So I'm really excited for holiday 2022, and I will be getting it as soon as it comes out.
I thought it would feel like they would be dragging, like it would feel like, they're milking the Harry Potter thing, but it kind of doesn't for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they're like the spin-offs have been nothing to do with like actual Harry Potter person.
Mm-hmm.
But
wait. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Like,
it's like you make your own wizard in your own house,
right?
and then you it's not called Harry Potter. It's called Hogwarts Legacy. So it's
right. And then we just had a couple movies that like were in the Harry Potter universe, but didn't have Harry Potter like mentioned in the movie, right? I haven't been keeping up.
Well,
Dumbledore's Legacy or whatever it's called. I don't know.
It's Fantastic Beasts. It's supposed to predate. It predates Harry Potter. It doesn't really have anything to do with him specifically at all.
Right. They just keep it alive, like Lord of the Rings. They find some way to just keep that universe alive.
Are you
it's gonna be like Pokemon.
First of all, the Harry Potter universe, like, it's not like they're forcing it alive. It's the fans that are keeping it alive.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel forced at all, like other things. Like,
what feels forced? Let's hear some opinions.
Pokemon.
Oh yes, for sure, of course.
Yeah.
We're about to get. We got like 3 games in less than a year.
Mm-hmm.
6 if you count the different colors, I guess. But like, yeah, they need to like slow down.
That is true. That is true. But the younger generation, they like love this watered down Pokemon that they now have. I don't know. So
I don't know.
They're the ones that are driving this.
They didn't love it as much as us. That's all I'm saying.
They can't, because it's not as good. So I don't know how. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm excited for that to come out. Where are we?
We can talk about the 10 characters we need to see in multiverses real quick. I know me and James, we just played the beta. Came across this article that was talking about some characters that we would like to see that Warner Brother owns the publishing or whatever to. And let's go through the list. So we got Austin Powers, I guess.
Why? That's so random.
Yeah, that's one of the random ones. I'm like, what attack? Like, I'm trying to think of his fighting style. It would be like, who cares? Anyway.
Who cares?
Damon Salvatore.
Wait, Damien from Vampire Diaries?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes, I like that one.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. I like that one. We got the Demogorgon.
The Demogorgon from Stranger Things? Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's fine.
We got Dr. Evil and Mini-Me.
That's funny. That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Fred Flintstone. I like that one.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Frodo Baggins. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I would rather a different character who actually knows how to fight than Frodo. Like, there's a ton of characters in that movie. Choose any one of them besides Frodo or any of the hobbits, and we good to go. Harry Potter.
Yes, for sure.
I'd like to see that. Neo.
Sure. Okay.
Neo from the Matrix.
Matrix.
And then we got Nightwing.
Okay. Cool. Sure.
And The Mask, which is one I would like to see. I'd like to see The Mask.
Yeah, that would be good.
Some of these were weird, and some of them.
Yeah, those are my characters.
Damien Salvatore is definitely like the weirdest one that they could have said. Like, why?
I feel like if you're gonna do him, you might as well do like the originals. Like you might as well do what's his name? The main guy from the originals. You might as well do him.
Klaus?
Like, yeah, Klaus, the vampire.
Yeah.
Werewolf hybrid. Yeah. He would be way cooler.
But then they have to like weirdly animate a lot of these like non-cartoon characters, and I feel like it's gonna be weird. I don't know.
I think I saw people asking for Ben 10, and the developers were like, the people were saying, hey, can you do Ben 10 or like one of his transformations like they did in some other game? And he was like, nah, if we did Ben 10, we would want to do it so that he transforms properly and, he has all his abilities. And I don't know. I feel like that one's coming.
But I feel like Ben 10 would be better than some of these other people that people throwing out there. Yeah. It's weird.
I agree.
But yeah. James. So wait, this game, when does Multiverses actually come out? Do you guys know off the top of your head?
July, sometime in July.
July.
The open beta, I think, is going to start in June, but I think it's supposed to come out in July. That's the last thing I saw.
I thought the open beta was already happening. What was it that you guys were
It
playing?
was the closed.
Oh,
alpha.
the closed. Alpha.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Exclusive
Closed beta
only.
or the closed alpha. Yeah, we're
Okay.
part of that alpha. Not even. The beta. What's up?
Okay. Moving on. Not a smooth transition again. So sorry, guys. I have to get better at transitions. Jaja, did you go to Megacon? I thought you said you were gonna go.
Don't remind me. I did not go,
Aw.
but maybe it's a good thing because Megacon, they shattered the attendance record, so maybe I wouldn't have not. Maybe I would not have wanted to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if it was too crowded, then
Yeah.
even though it doesn't from the pictures, it doesn't look super crowded. But they broke all the records. People are coming outside again, so it
they
is what
broke
it is.
all their. So I mean, just because they broke all their records doesn't really mean that it's super crowded, because it all depends on what their attendance record was like last year, which
Right.
I don't know. I don't have those numbers, but it said it drew tens of thousands of fans. So actually, that's
and there's been a trend of a lot of people, from New York and different places moving to Florida. So
yeah.
the anime fans are gonna come with it. So, but they said
Yeah.
more than 140,000 fans showed up this year.
140,000 people. Yikes!
Sheesh, that's a lot.
That's a
not
lot.
all in one day. That was during the whole weekend, but it's saying it shattered the attendance record. So
Not a mask in sight in these photos. Well, no, not these.
Yeah.
Well, these people. So that is a lot.
they had a lot of like celebrities come this year. I don't know how it's been in the past, but when I was looking at the celebrities that were coming, it was like a huge list of like people that we all would know. So
yeah. Cons are like, as nerd culture starts to seep more into mainstream, and people that all like more people are starting to like get involved in this stuff, then yes, it is a good thing for cons, because they're seeing uptick of people now that the fan base.
and you know how you
And
know
more
it's
cons.
seeping into mainstream. I was at my job the other day, right? And I saw somebody with like a Demon Slayer shirt. So I'm talking to him, I say, yo, what's your favorite anime? He's like, my favorite anime. And he like was so baffled by the question. And I'm like, yo, why are you wearing this shirt, bro? Get out of here.
But you see, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I said earlier.
And then I told him to watch the pod, so then he's gonna watch the pod and hear me talking mess about him. Shout out to homeboy.
Oh, man.
We're gonna
Sorry.
talk anime. Don't worry.
You see,
No offense.
casual fandom. That's what I was talking about. Casual fandom. That's exactly what I meant by that. But yeah, so
I like it.
I mean, yes, I like it, but
But with the casual fans, we got them trying to hold on to legacy fans by keeping alive things from our childhood, like Winnie the Pooh.
that was.
It's a horrible transition.
I don't think that you could have properly. I don't think.
I tried. This is one of those topics that's just like.
I don't think you could have properly transitioned to that anyway, because it's very disturbing. So Winnie the Pooh has gone into public domain, which means that people can do anything that they want with it, and that is exactly what's happening.
Oh, that's why this is happening?
Yes.
Okay.
So Disney doesn't have exclusive
sense.
rights to it anymore. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, because I was a little bit confused. Why would Disney want to come out with a horror version of Winnie the Pooh called Blood and Honey? Like,
you thought that Disney made this?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it did.
Of course not. Of course not. So the film is being made by London-based Jagged Edge Productions, and the studio is also behind The Curse of Humpty Dumpty and The Legend of Jack and Jill. So, they're used to taking these children's stories and turning them into disturbing.
This is what they do, huh?
Fictions. I have a question though. Are either of you going to go see this movie when it comes out?
Definitely not.
Shannon, you could not pay me to go watch this movie. I'm sorry.
But you have to watch it for research, guys.
Oh no, I don't. I can say it's trash from right now. It's gonna be a 0 out of 0, guys.
I mean, to be fair, are any slasher movies good anymore? I don't think so.
Yes.
Which ones?
They are.
Which Which ones?
I can't name off the top of my head. I'm not like a slasher enthusiast, but there's been a few. Wasn't there another Saw, another like Freddy or Jason?
Was the
Didn't
Saw
they do
movie
one
that
of
came
those
out
recently?
Saw came out recently. Was that good?
And they did like
I
a
didn't see it.
Scream or something like that. They did one of those.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they
Scream
did
came
it.
out
The
this
white
year.
mask came back. I know
Yes.
what you did last, or I could see you, and how he called you and say I could see you or something.
Halloween also came out this year.
Like that. Right?
But
There's
just
been a
because-
few, Shannon.
Yeah, there's been a few, but are they decent?
I don't know. I didn't watch them, so
We could tell this one will not.
maybe I should watch them before I start talking.
Exactly.
Because if they're all trash, then
I don't think that slasher movies are like really good anymore. They're just something to sit there and just entertain yourself with by how bad they are. I feel. I don't know. But I feel like it's probably not even gonna make it into like all major theaters. It's an indie film. So like I don't know if you're gonna be able to even see it anywhere. But I'm like kind of curious to see like what it is. You know what I mean? It's not gonna ruin. I don't think it's gonna ruin Winnie the Pooh for me because these characters don't look like this. If you can look at the pictures, like that doesn't look like Piglet. That just looks like some person in a crazy boar and a crazy like boar mask. I don't know.
It sounds to me like Shannon's super hyped for this movie.
I'm not super hyped for it. No. I'm not super hyped for it. I'm just curious to see how they're going to.
I'm sorry. You're gonna pre-order tickets from AMC Clubs. Winnie the Pooh. What did they do to poor Winnie the Pooh? You're gonna tell us all about it.
No. I don't think about Winnie the Pooh when I see these photos. It would be different if they tried to animate Winnie the Pooh and like it looked like Winnie the Pooh and then they made it like a super violent.
I think I would watch that if it was animated.
How?
Because it would probably be better.
So you would watch an animated, super gory slasher Winnie the Pooh?
Yes, I'm watching Velma.
Well,
I'm gonna watch Velma. So
I feel like that would really ruin Winnie the Pooh for people. Like people are saying that this is ruining Winnie the Pooh for them, but like this doesn't remind like these characters don't. This
is like when they take one of our animes and make a live action for me.
Yes, but just like a really bad version.
But if they would have did it animated,
I wouldn't want to see a cute, cuddly Winnie the Pooh murdering people with whatever.
I can picture a pretty cool version of that in my head, but animated, not live action.
Okay, well, there's no.
It would be sick and twisted, and everyone would kill it, and they would try to cancel it, but it'd be cooler than this.
Okay, well, there's no release date on this movie yet, but there are already photos out, so I'm guessing that it's already in production. Who knows when we're actually going to see the movie? My bet is that it's not going to be very good, but I'm still curious to see it. And if it comes out in AMC, why not? Because I got to use my stubs. So so I have to go watch it. Jaja, you should watch it too.
We'll see. Don't hold your breath. Don't keep your hopes up about that one. I'm sorry. It's gonna. That's like going to watch Dragon Ball, the live action version for me. I just can't.
But you don't know if it's gonna be bad.
I know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll bootleg it. I don't know.
Look at that. Jaja's judging something before he gets a chance to see it. It might be It might be thoroughly.
We do not support bootlegging at Blerdsnerds. This is just for the content. Just letting you know.
Yep. Just for the content, guys. Don't worry. We're good. So Jaja, I'll let you talk about this trailer as you're the one that put it into the rundown. I watched it though. I just don't know what it is.
I mean, I don't know what it is either. It's called Willow, but
I thought it was based off something. Is it based off a video game?
I didn't really research it. My coworker showed it to me and I said, hey, I'm going to talk about this. And then I sent it to y'all and I've never really looked at it again.
It looks like
I'm going to be totally honest, but it looks cool. I don't know what it's based off of. I have to like research it a little bit more. But
it looks like a Lord of the Rings meets. There's a one shot in this trailer where they're like on the beach looking at the water, and then it kind of reminded me of Eternals. I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. But it mainly reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
There's actually a couple things on Disney Plus that's been flying under the radar that I kind of have to research. I forgot there was another show. I think I forgot the name of it. I'm not
Okay.
even.
So it's based off of a movie. It was an original movie that came out a while back, and now it's being revamped, of course, again, and turned into a series. Or is it a series or is it a movie? I can't tell from this trailer.
I think it's a series.
Okay, but yeah, it was a movie like back in the day. Let me look up when it came out.
1988.
Oh, did you find it? Yep, there you go.
Oh, man, there you go, Shannon. You should check it out. It's your 80s fix.
It's not the same.
Vibes.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I mean, maybe. Why not? It's not like, I mean, I have enough shows to watch, but we'll see. When is this coming out? There's no release date in this trailer, but it's a teaser trailer, so I'm guessing not anytime soon. But yeah, so Disney Plus has like a very interesting lineup of shows coming out. Has anybody watched Chip and Dale yet? Do you guys watch Chip and Dale?
No, I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
Not
it
yet. Not yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it soon. I meant to watch it this last week, but then I got distracted because Stranger Things came out. I was watching Stranger Things. But yeah, so Disney Plus. Speaking of Disney Plus, nope, never mind. I tried to do it. I need to get more confident in the transition.
No, speaking of Disney Plus trailers,
that was good.
They redid She-Hulk. That was good.
So I was looking at this photo and I was trying to compare it to the. Is there really a difference here?
I would watch. You got to watch the Disney Plus trailer over, because if you look like closer, they kind of. It's not really that much, but they added like texture to her face, and like her skin is not super smooth. It's like a little bit bumpy. Like you could see some stuff on there. It's like.
I think know. That why is she super green? Because I feel like Bruce Banner's Hulk now, like when the first Hulk came out, I feel like he was more green, but I feel like now he's like a palish type of green. I thought they changed her green a little bit, like they made it like a little bit brighter in the face. Like they changed it a little bit, but it is still like really green. Like but I like it. I'm not mad at it. I just want it to match. I want them to look the same. Like, I don't know. It just looks weird. But it does look different. It does look like she has a little bit more texture to her face. So if it's improved from now, then I'm assuming it'll only improve a little more before the show comes out.
I mean, hopefully we get more versions of Hulk than this. And, they all can't look the same. So
no, that's true. That's true.
Well,
that's true. I don't know. I'm a little nervous for this show. I'm excited to watch it, but I'm a little nervous for it. Like, is it going to hurt my eyes to look at it? I don't know.
I've been craving Hulk in Marvel universe in the MCU. So I think Marvel, the Hulk and Hawkeye are two characters who they really not done justice with. And I'm just glad to get more Hulk.
Yeah. So we'll see. We're like wait, when does this come out in August? When does this come out? August. So we're a couple months away. So there's very soon, but still enough time for them to just do a little more improvements in the CGI department, So
we got to get through Thor: Love and Thunder and Miss Marvel before She-Hulk.
So I'm just going to forget about She-Hulk until then. And I'm just going to hope that when it comes out, it just looks better.
Yeah. Let them work in the background.
Yeah, we'll see. So I already talked about Stranger Things. No one else here has watched it, so that's fine. I'm gonna find a guest to come on and talk to me about Stranger Things. And Obi-Wan too. So do you guys have anything else before we wrap it up?
We had MomoCon going on this weekend. So I know Jaja mentioned Megacon. I'm not sure what the numbers were for MomoCon's attendance. And then we have AwesomeCon coming up this coming weekend. So I'm actually going to AwesomeCon. So I'll try to give you guys some nice reviews.
Is your so we also have next week's wait, are you gonna be here next week if you're going to AwesomeCon?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, AwesomeCon is in DC. So I can just drive up there and come back.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that I don't know if you were there on Sunday or not, but we have a guest on next week. She's a cosplayer. Is her name Bene or like do you know
Nayana.
Nayana. Okay, cool. So her name's Nayana. She's a cosplayer. She makes a lot of content on TikTok and Instagram and all things like that. And she's cosplayed a lot of cool different people. So we'll talk to her next week. Do you know if she's going to AwesomeCon? So maybe you guys can both talk about AwesomeCon.
She is.
Oh, look at that. That's gonna be even better.
When you say she cosplays people, does she does the cosplay herself, or does she design people's cosplay?
No, she does the cosplay herself. Check
I
out
was
our
gonna say
Instagram.
I was gonna have her design my cosplay.
I mean, maybe. I mean, you can ask her. You can
Yeah,
ask her
she
when
could give us
comes on.
pointers.
Yeah. Oh my God. And she loves Fruits Basket. Can't wait to talk to her about Fruits Basket when she comes out next week. And she also loves One Piece. So maybe both her and James can convince you to watch One Piece, Jaja. We'll see. They're not going to
I'll
convince
start
me.
looking
I mean,
at
I'm
Anthony.
already convinced to watch it. I just have to find that. I gotta get that. I just gotta do it.
Well, maybe she'll give you the final push that you need to watch it. We'll see. So look out for that next week. Is there anything else before then?
None.
Yeah,
Not for
I
me.
don't think
All
anything
right.
comes out this week.
Just a really quick announcement, guys. Blerdsnerds now has a TikTok. There's nothing on it yet, but expect to see clips from our podcast on there. Why'd you make that face, Jaja?
Because I can see it already.
Expect to see clips from our podcast episodes on TikTok. So make sure to follow us on there. It's a little different. So our TikTok is at Blerdsnerds_pod. So that is our TikTok. But then you can still follow our Instagram and our Twitter at Blerdsnerds. Follow us, like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. And rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. If you are a nerd and are passionate about certain things in nerd culture and want to come on our show, send us an email and we'd be happy to have you on as a guest. But yeah, if that's all, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.